So this here is definitely going to be one super interesting video, because today in this video I will be sharing with you guys why the price of Bitcoin had this massive shakeout, what could be playing out in the immediate short term, and also how should we prepare ourselves for the upcoming days. But before I do that, I want you guys to do me a favor and quickly destroy that like button, and to those individuals watching this for the first time, to hit that subscribe button. And again, to those individuals who have not claimed their bonuses, I mean, Bybit right now is giving around $200 futures airdrop, either Bitcoin USDT position airdrop or Ethereum USDT position airdrop. If you haven't claimed this bonus, please check the video description. Now, on our previous video, we were aware the price of Bitcoin in the immediate short term might show some weakness before turning bullish, because we found out the price in the past price action, whenever it has got attracted towards the previous high, it has never been that easy to break above it. You can see even in this Livermore pivotal point theory, we got attracted towards the previous high, but around that area we had plenty of range bound. Price consolidated around that area for a while, and only after that started with this actual impulsive move. So in our case, in a bigger picture, we know the capitulation phase has already ended. This is going to be a bullish continuation pattern, but before we see price of Bitcoin going parabolic like this, whereas we are expecting price of Bitcoin to show more range bound around previous high, and only after that continue with this actual impulsive move. Because yesterday, guys, the price of Bitcoin had huge liquidity lying around 62,000. This was one very big reason why we got attracted around that area, liquidated all the over leverage traders, and started with this actual impulsive move. Because if you look at this total liquidation in 24 hours, 1 billion got liquidated, $802 million long position got liquidated, and $258 short position got liquidated. So what I'm trying to pinpoint is that since we had huge liquidity lying around 62,000, this was also the reason why we got attracted around that area. We had this chain reaction, right? And then started with this impulsive move. So according to this example, as soon as we break above this monthly R1 line, according to our leading indicator, which sits around 69,400, this will be looked as an actual continuation pattern and not a fake out. I mean, once we flip this monthly R1 line into proper support, then the next target, according to the leading indicator, sits around 77,800, and the best case target for this month of March sits around 91,600. Yes, you heard that correctly, guys. For this month of March, as long as the price remains above the CPI line, which sits in between 52,800 to 58,300, as long as we remain above the CPI line, any sort of a pullback won't bother us that much. But if we do see another continuation like this, I mean, price of Bitcoin failing to break out of this monthly R1 line and start showing another corrective move, we know that will be just a retest. The price of Bitcoin coming back to fill the gap which we have from this CPI indicator, right, around 58,300, and then continuing with this new uptrend. Because we know if we fail to close the daily candle in a smaller time frame, I want to share with you this dead cat bounce trading pattern in a smaller time frame. If the price of Bitcoin fails to find support above this yellow trend line, the Fibonacci line, 0.618 Fibonacci line around 65,200, this will be turning into a dead cat bounce type of trading pattern. Yes, guys, if the price of Bitcoin failed to find proper support over 65,200, then this will be looked as a bearish continuation pattern known as dead cat bounce. But if we find support, or if the daily closes above a proper daily close above 65,000, this bearish scenario will get invalidated, and price of Bitcoin will be heading towards to break this high one more time. Because as soon as the previous high gets broken, you know, it is going to give us a buying opportunity, because breaking the previous high, according to Livermore pivotal point theory, is going to give us a buying opportunity. And now, beside this example, we knew the price of Bitcoin had strong support above this rising trend line, because I showed you on my previous video, this trend line in the past price action acted as a line of resistance, right? The same line will be acting as support, and I even showed you a move like this, price of Bitcoin coming back to this support from this rising trend line before turning bullish, and this is something what we are witnessing right now. It doesn't mean, right, the price has to show a move like this. We could see furthermore range bound price consolidating around this 66,000 range. As long as we remain of that area, you know there is nothing to worry about, and this will be looked as a bullish continuation pattern and not a did get bounce trading pattern. So what we need the price of Bitcoin do? We need the price of Bitcoin to find proper support above 65,200 range, because by doing that, you can see the price of Bitcoin will be following this alligator indicator theory. I mean, according to this alligator theory, once the price during uptrend finds proper support above this trend line, either central, bottom, or the top trend line, we will be continuing this uptrend. I mean, as long as the price remains above this Williams alligator indicator, any sort of a pullback just like this one here will be looked as a temporary pullback, and price of Bitcoin after that is expected to continue with this uptrend. So any sort of a shakeout in the medium short term should not bother us that much. And now, beside this example, guys, even according to the symmetrical triangle, we were aware the price of Bitcoin after breaking out of it could show more of a range bound. We could see some pullback, right? Just like I shown you an example after breaking out, you can see we had few pullbacks. Price consolidated for a while before starting with this actual impulsive move. So in our case, we had this huge drop. But what I want you to watch out next is a move like this, price range bounding around this area for a while before starting with this actual impulsive move. So that's why, guys, any sort of a pullback, it will be just a temporary retracement, and price of Bitcoin after that is expected to continue with this new uptrend, because even if the worst case scenario plays out, even this will indicate us the price of Bitcoin will be showing some weakness, but in a bigger picture, it is just a temporary weakness, because in the past price action, after failing to break out of the previous high, resulted in a corrective move. But when we found support at this 0.5-0.600 Fibonacci line, it resulted in another parabolic move. In our case, we are also on our way to break the previous high. I mean, we have already broken the previous high, but if we fail to find proper support above it, we could see a continuation. Price of Bitcoin getting attracted in between this 0.5-0.600 line, but it is still going to be looked as a bullish continuation. I mean, even if the worst case scenario plays out in a bigger picture, that is going to give us a buying opportunity, because we know according to this Wyckoff's price cycle, the price of Bitcoin might have just started with this new marker phase. We are here. You can see, right? This was the previous high in this example. We are around the previous high. So once we break out of it, I mean, once we flip this into proper support, this will trigger another parabolic move for Bitcoin. And as we are aware, next month we have Bitcoin halving, fourth Bitcoin halving. That could be another catalyst, but in an overall picture, things looks very, very bullish for Bitcoin. So any sort of a retracement, any sort of a pullback is going to give us a buying opportunity. So these were some of the quick update that I wanted to share with you in this video. If you enjoyed my work, then please, guys, please do not hesitate to destroy that like button. And to those individuals watching this for the first time, to hit that subscribe button. And also a quick reminder, if you haven't claimed this $200 futures airdrop from Bybit, then please check the video description. Either Bitcoin USD position airdrop or Ethereum USD position airdrop. Bybit is also giving out 30,000 in deposit bonus and a chance to take part in this 2.2 million USDT prize pool competition. All the links are given in the description down below. Feel free to check it out. Feel free to grab this opportunity. By saying this, I'm signing out until next time. Bye-bye.